Hello, everybody. It is time we are talking about audience analysis. Audience analysis involves identifying the audience and adapting a speech to their interests, level of understanding, ethics, and beliefs. Taking an audience-centered approach is important because a speaker's effectiveness will be improved if the presentation is created and delivered in an appropriate manner. Identify audience through extensive research is often difficult. So, audience adaptations often relies on the healthy use of imagination. As with many valuable tools, audience analysis can be used to access. Adapting a speech to an audience is not the same thing as simply telling an audience what they want to hear. Audience analysis does not mean grandstanding to a public. Rather, adaptation guides the stylistic and content choices a speaker makes for presentations. Audience adaptation often involves working a very fine line between over-adapting and under-adapting, a distinction that can be greater appreciated by understanding the general components of the skills. And then we move to the types of audience analysis. We start from the first, demographic analysis. Demographic data include things like gender, age, range, marital status, race and ethnicity, and socio-economic status. You probably already know how many male and female students are in your public speaking class, how old they are roughly, and so on. But how can you figure out who will be in an audience if you have never talked to them? Most of the time, you can ask the person or group that asks you to speak. They can probably tell you a lot about the types of people who are expected to come to hear you. No matter what method you use to collect demographic information, be respectful from the start. By doing demographic data analysis, you can find out a lot about your customers. As you can see, the best part is that many tools make it easy to do this analysis. And then, second, situational analysis. In the realm of more traditional forms of speech, situational aspects of an audience include the audience's size, attitude towards the speaker, prior knowledge of the topic and occasion. In the world of digital marketing and media, this refers to the size of your preferred audience, their attitudes towards your product, their prior knowledge, and the websites or social media channels. They view your advertisement or interact with your products and services by this. It is more challenging to collect this information when your audience is geographically dispersed because you are not addressing the audience directly at this time. But similar to a world leader delivering a speech, it is essential to learn how to engage potential customers online, especially in a world of limitless options and audience information. And then the third, psychographic analysis. Demographic information is pretty clear and easy to check, but psychographic information is not that easy to understand. A psychographic analysis looks at things like values, beliefs, opinions, and attitudes. Even though two people say they don't buy junk food, they might have very different ideas about what foods are junk food. Audiences will likely already know two main things: what you're talking about and your brand is two main things very important. Psychographic segmentation can show how your audience is limited by the ideas they already have. If you know about these ideas ahead of time, you can write your message in a way that fits them. Google Trends is one way to do a psychographic analysis. Google Trends can be used to find the latest trends, but it can also be used to track marketing performance. And then, why is audience analysis very important? Audience analysis is important because you cannot effectively communicate with an audience you don't understand. For businesses, reaching the right people and crafting a message that resonates with them spatially and specifically is crucial for achieving any success. And beyond gaining a basic understanding of who your audience is, target audience analysis helps you answer a number of strategic business questions, such as the first, what platforms and channels should we invest in? If you know your audience hangs out on Twitter more than Instagram, you can focus you and you must to give much efforts accordingly. Second, what values are most important to our audience? Consumers increasingly factor brand values into their shopping choices. Social audience analysis offers insight into what values matter to them, so you can match your company's actions and messaging to their priorities. The third, what kind of factors do customers consider in choosing a brand? Are the price-conscious consumers that often talk about discounts and deals, or quality seekers that talk about their favorite name brands? Social data can help you pick up on their shopping habits. And then fourth, what types of topics should our content cover? Social data reveals the types of content your audience is sharing and topics they're discussing online, which helps you create a content kind of relevant to their interests. I think it is enough for this session. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give this channel with your like, comment, and share. Thank you.